Thank you, my friends, my colleagues, and the people from Indian diaspora and friends of India for coming here today on this special occasion of International Gita Mahotsav. As you are aware that the International Gita Mahotsav has been celebrated all over the world, and I am happy to inform you that various conferences are being organized in India on this special occasion. There is a special conference in Nalanda, there is a special conference in Kurukshetra, where the sacred place where the Gita was given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna, and also at Haridwar. And I am happy to inform you that one of the Sanskrit scholars from the Nandan monastery is attending the conference in Nalanda and Haridwar as a special case and special invitee there. Gita is not only a Dharma Granth, it's not a religious text only, it is also a Jeevan Granth, means how we go through our life. It is a guiding principles of how we live our life. As my colleague Mr. Vivek has stated, and it is also mentioned in Gita, when Lord Krishna was giving the Gita to Arjuna, that our mind is wandering everywhere. You know, at a single moment, each one of you as a human being has come across this aspect of this philosophical aspect, that the mind wanders everywhere. At one point of time, we have so many thoughts in our mind, what we should do, what we should not do, I should do this, I should do that, and the person is in dilemma, always in a dilemma, to do or not to do this or to that, to do at this time or to do at that time. So that is the concept which Gita is giving, that we have to be the master of our mind. If we control our mind, most of the problems in our life will be solved. It is not an easy task. Mind because wanders. The one who conquers the mind is the person who has controlled his life also. And you know, as I feel, every human being is a transmitter and also a receiver. So you are transmitting several thoughts, several vibes everywhere to so many people. And you are receiving so many thoughts, so many vibes, so many responses from so many people. So as a transmitter and receiver, what we do is important in our life. So this basic concept and this basic philosophy of controlling the wandering mind is very important as the principles of Gita which Lord Krishna had given. So the many of the people who don't know what is Gita, for our many Mongolian friends, I will explain to you what. So there was a big war, basically a family war for land dispute. Basically Mahabharata is a question of land dispute. One family member, one side said, we will not give a single inch of land to you. The other family group said that okay, this is our land, we have developed. So there was a big war. It is called as the War of Mahabharata. That is Great India. Mahabharata means Great India. And that time when the warrior, the great warrior of India, Arjuna was there, so he was in a dilemma. How can I fight with my own family members? That is the question now. He has to fight with his own family members. He said, I can't fight. He put down all his bow and arrow in the battlefield. So Lord Krishna, who was his chariot, as a special case, he was driving his chariot. Then he explained and gave this philosophical thoughts of Gita, that you have to control your mind and you are fighting for the right battle, the righteousness or the right decision. That is the concepts that he has given to the world maybe 5,000 years ago, and it is valid even today. So this concept which we are following has gone into several years. In Maharashtra we had a great saint. He was only 22 years. His name was Jnaneshwar, and that too when maybe Genghis Khan was here, I think in 1290. He gave a big philosophical thought about Bhagavad Gita. It is called as Gyaneshwari. So imagine at the age of 22, he has conceptualized what is in Gita and then giving his commentary on Gita. So that is, as my colleague was mentioned, the Bhakti movement. So Bhakti movement was very inspiring thing. So Gita has been a very important form in everybody's life, maybe in India and abroad also. Maybe they don't know what the term it is Gita, but it is already there. In India, every person has come across Gita in one form or the other. People abroad have also come in one form or the other, and that is the point. It is a great guiding solution in the challenges which humanity is facing now today. So I feel it is a important scripture which is called the Gita, and luckily we are here to celebrate this Gita Mahotsav. And I am happy to inform you, many of you may not be knowing, that in April 2025, Gita was included in the UNESCO Memory of the World Register. So it's an important document. It is also registered in the UNESCO Memory of the World Register. So that is an important aspect. One more aspect which Mr. Vivek was informing, that is Karma Yoga. You know, all government employees, and for that matter all our embassy colleagues and everybody here who are working, we are all Karma Yogis. So we are the yogis of karma. We are doing our work. Many times, as he rightly mentioned, the basic crux of Gita is that do your work, but the fruit is not in your hand. So you are aware, many times we are working very hard, the fruit is not in our hand. But we try to work in a systemic manner, in a procedural manner, so that at least whatever results are there, they are good for the humanity, good for the people, good for the organization. So we are all Karma Yogis following the principles of Gita in one form or the other. And Government of India has also declared that all central government employees are Karma Yogis. So we are doing our path in that way, karma, and without expecting any fruits. But I believe that a good procedure and good guidance and the following of the norms and principles that have been given by the Government of India and also through various other rules and regulations, we expect good returns for the work, for the organization and for the people. So I thank you all for coming here today, and with this small thing I would always say that let us inculcate the teachings of Gita, let us control our mind, let not it wander here and there. Otherwise, so to make that control of the mind, it is very important to have, in Hindi or Sanskrit we say, in Marathi also, 4 things are important. Changla ahar, changla vichar, changla sangat also. So maybe changla means you have to have good thoughts, you have to have good food, and you have to have good company. So with these things, automatically your thoughts are channelized in a proper way. So with these few words, I say thank you to you. Thank you.